Hello adventurers, and welcome back to my channel. Guess what? This is van life, but this is also van life. And this is van life also. And this is van life. And this is van life. Riley.
Yeah.
When was the last time we showered?
Honestly, I have no idea. I want to say like 5 days ago.
I feel like the days are running together. I feel like it was more recent than that, but I don't know.
But it's like super hot outside, and so it's easy for us to start feeling gross and sweaty, and I just like need to feel like a human again.
I get that because, well, with that temperature, this is van life. So as many of you guys know, I have a zero breeze and I can use that in my van, but Riley does not. And so on days like today, when it's 105 outside right now, it is so hot, so sticky, and so gross. So today, van life didn't look like something that was super comfortable. In fact, we spent the day in the Starbucks working away, getting things done, and enjoying the air conditioner. But at the end of the day, it's still hot. So sometimes van life can also look like this. It's also going to look like this map right here. This map is going to take us to where we're going to spend the night, and it's not going to be in our vans. The fact of the matter is, sometimes no matter what you're doing and what kind of progress that you're making in way of van life, there's going to be discomfort. And because of that, you can either take that discomfort and dwell in it, or you can make the most of it. Today, we're going to go and get a shower. We're going to plug in. We're going to have some air conditioning, and we're going to make the most of it. We're also going to take this moment to enjoy, because we've been on the road for a while at this point. You probably can't tell from the string of videos, but it's been some days. And because of that, we really wanted just to be able to relax. So I thought today we would show you what van life really looks like. It's not always going to be perfect. It's not always going to be comfortable. It's not always going to be super efficient. And sometimes when you're caravanning with someone else, their setup is going to be different than your setup, and they're not going to be able to deal with things the same way that you might be able to. Now, I'm very fortunate in that I do have the air conditioning unit. However, at the same time, I do have to take into considerations that my travel companions might not. And so today we're going to go and have a different kind of adventure. We're going to have a self-care day. And on this self-care day, you're going to see what van life can also look like. There's nothing wrong with taking a day to just sit back and say, okay, I've hit my hard limit. I can't do this today. I need to de-stress. I need to be in a hotel. I need to be able to stretch out just a little bit more and enjoy some creature comforts. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And while we're going to make the most of it, and we're going to have an interesting time on a very special kind of adventure. Now, I've told you guys before that it doesn't necessarily have to be something grand in order to make a good adventure. And today I'm going to show you what I mean. And while we're driving, I'm going to show you a few of the other things that van life can also be. For example, van life can be this. Van life can also be this. Van life is definitely this. And sometimes van life can even be this. The fact of the matter is, van life takes on many meanings to different people, and along the way you're liable to experience many of these things, and as you do, you just kind of have to be able to roll with it. Death time into Big Papa. It looks like we have arrived. The Best Western has good parking, and unfortunately there's no shade.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to bring everything in.
Not the worst thing. I could definitely charge some batteries. So yeah, let's do that. Guys, I swear by these things. It is so easy to communicate with them. I'm just so happy about these. But let's go check in and start to unload. So while we're at it, I'm gonna go ahead and charge all of my power stations and give my fridge a little bit of a rest. So I'm bringing in all of my stuff from my fridge, and I still need to pack a few clothes. I also went ahead and put up my side window things, not because I want necessarily to keep anything concealed, but because it'll keep some of the heat out of the van. I've learned that if you just start off on the right foot by keeping it a little bit cooler, you stay cooler. So that's something I always try to do if I'm parked in direct sunlight like I am right now. But yeah, I'm waiting on Riley to come over here with the cart. We're gonna load it down and go inside. Riley, air conditioning feels good right now.
Feels fantastic.
We have so much stuff though. I have so much stuff specifically, but that's okay. It's okay. Okay, so this is van life today. A nice room, 2 beds. We have a couple of chairs so that we can work, a desk, and we have a fridge. So we're gonna put all of our things from our fridges into here for the night, just so that we can give our fridges a little bit of a rest. And we also have a microwave, which neither of us have in our van, so this is awesome. Although I will say, we may or may not actually use it, to be honest, because we're thinking about ordering takeout and having something even better and more comforting because, well, if you can't tell by my face, it's pretty warm outside. I think we've earned it today. Absolutely, but I'm gonna finish unpacking, organizing, and then I'll be right back. Okay, we are officially in business. I have the All Powers and the Gray Cell, which are the 2 new power stations that I'm trying out. I'm going to be reviewing both of these very soon, so I have them plugged in. I have our old Blue Eddy friend and Vatid right here, both charging. And even though I had the Jackery open at Starbucks, it's not quite there yet, so the Jackery is over on this side. And oh my gosh. Now I'm ready to relax just a little bit. Now, there's a few things that I love about days like today. Number 1, everything gets topped off, so I don't have to worry about putting a panel out. Number 2, I get to take as long of a shower as I want to. And as much as I was just enjoying laying down, let me go show you what that shower is gonna look like. Riley just returned the cart, and what did you find out?
They have a fitness and spa center, and they have a hot tub, and it's in a private little room where it's got like 2 seats. It's perfect. We should just go take over the hot tub room.
Ooh! So yeah, the shower is gonna be epic. Let me show you what it looks like, but then we're gonna have to go back out to the van to go get our swimsuits because bonus to staying at a place like this. That's gonna be epic. It's gonna be nice and relaxing, and realistically, because we could take as much of a shower as we want, we could take a shower, then go sit in the hot tub, then take another shower if we really wanted to. So this is what our shower looks like. They have a few little things in here for us also, so we didn't have to bring in our full shower bags. So that's kind of nice. It's a treat yourself, don't cheat yourself kind of day, which I think is extremely apparent by the fact that we now have a hot tub time too. So yeah, that's what this is gonna be. It's a treat yourself, don't cheat yourself moment. It's an adventure of a different kind. And for everyone who doesn't understand that this is van life, sometimes, not always, but sometimes, we're about to show you. Okay, another nice thing about being in a hotel is they have equipment in the gym, but behind this door, ooh, yes. This is like a sauna slash spa room. And well, we have it all to ourselves. So not so bad. This is our van life today. It's weird, it's different, it's not what you think of, but sometimes you have to tell yourself that you deserve these moments. So that's what we're doing. It's gonna be epic. So Riley,
Yeah,
this is way better than a truck stop.
yeah, I have to say yes.
This is so much better than a truck stop. But yeah, this is van life. After a good trip to the hot tub, after a good shower, it is now time for us to edit in the comfort of the air conditioning. This is definitely van life right now. So what that means is I am actually downloading the footage from today. I am uploading to one of my news services, and I am getting all of these videos ready to go right here. It's been a very productive day. So again, not every day is going to be the typical day. Some days you're out in the middle of the wilderness in a beautiful campsite. Some days you're at a truck stop. Some days you are in the sweltering heat, and some days you're in the freezing cold. It's just about figuring out what works best for you, and then not forgetting to every so often just take a day to refresh, reinvigorate, and feel a little bit better. You know, we don't always have to suffer through all the things, even though a lot of times on the internet you will see people who are saying, here, go out, suffer. That's the only way you're a legitimate van lifer. But in reality, part of the reason that a lot of us seek van life is so that we can live life more fully. And so sometimes, again, this is what that looks like. And there's nothing wrong with that. Good morning, adventurers. Guess what? Still van life. Still van life. Ooh, happy today. This is what we're waking up to because, oh, this is refreshing. So as you can see, sometimes the carryover from day 1 to day 2 is pretty epic. But we don't have that long before we have to check out. So I need to take my bathing suit and things like that out to the van in just a few minutes because it's still a little wet from yesterday. And let's check all the batteries real quick. Oh, this is definitely a good sign. Both of those are at 100%. Let's see, this one right here is at 100%. This one here, ooh, this one also almost 100%. I can unplug these now, so that'll finish topping off, and we'll just deactivate that. Let's see, this one definitely made it to 100%, which this is the one that I was mostly concerned about because this is my fridge one. And then this one is at 100% also. And this one did not have anything plugged in active last night, so it's at 100%. So yay! Now you might be thinking, well, couldn't you just do all that while you're traveling? Yes, I could. I could use my foldable solar panels, but along the coast it was kind of hard to put the solar panels out because, well, to be honest, it was super windy and I don't like to put my solar panels out. And then whenever we got to a place that was a little bit more inland, we had a lot of shade because we had a really nice campsite, so it made it a little bit harder. So these are all things that you have to consider whenever you're starting your van journey on mounted versus portable. Now, if I would have had mounted, I could have just been collecting as I was going down the road, but because I don't, I have to figure out how to charge while I'm doing that. And if you guys haven't been on the journey with me, you don't know, my inverter plug actually blew, so I had to wait until I got all the way over here so I could find a truck stop to get a new one because the ones I was finding at Walmart just were not cutting it at all. In fact, I almost Amazon drop shipped myself one because I like this one specific brand. I'll have to show it to you on an upcoming upload and we'll talk about all the power in my van on that one. But yeah, so today we're starting off with all of our batteries again, and I feel refreshed, and I know that my batteries do. In fact, I haven't had a full set of batteries since I left base camp, and that was over a month ago. Tyson, this is van life today. Well, almost, because it started out this way. We're gonna get back in the vehicles in a minute. What do you think, buddy? What do you think? You're just enjoying all this space. But let's do a little update. Riley.
Yes.
How many videos did you get uploaded?
What?
Yay! So she's ahead, and I got a bunch of them done also. We were just like trying to do as much as we possibly could. The Wi-Fi was not the best. In fact, Starbucks usually has better Wi-Fi, but at the same time, we were able to get what we needed to get. We were able to do what we needed to do. And well, again, we were able to avoid the heat. Okay, finishing up a little last minute work before we pack everything up. Wow, this has been super productive here, but we have a lot of work to do to get all of this and this and this back to the vans. You know, that's part of it though. Sometimes to have the comforts, you then have to do the work after. Now I look a little crazy still because I haven't gotten my life together yet, but it's okay because I'm moving a little bit slower today. Today's going to be a more casual day because after a day that was filled with chaos and craziness and then a night that was designed to relax, the last thing I want to do is get back out there and just thrust myself into more chaos. So I'm going to ease back in gradually with a very simple adventure today, and that'll be on another upload that you guys are going to want to check out. So whenever you're thinking about van life, this could be van life for you too. Again, it's not an everyday occurrence, but whenever you have these days, oh, how nice it is. Okay, so that's about it. And this has been a great van life adventure. However, we're not quite finished yet. We still have to get everything loaded back in because unfortunately, that also is van life. Once you take it out, it has to go back in somewhere. Riley is currently packing up also. Woo!
That's it.
It's been a great stay, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has.
Woo!
Got a bunch of stuff done.
Now it's time for checkout.
Yep.
And now to the van we go. Oh, this thing is heavy. I feel like it grew since we first came in.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Okay, here we go. Okay, now it's time to find a home for all of our stuff again. The good news is it all has a home. We just have to find it again. Just like everything else in van life, each action has a consequence. And us taking this day to just like cool off a little bit and enjoy now means a lot of work ahead. But you know, in the long run, that's how it works. This is van life after all. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and load my van back up while Riley's loading back up her Subi, and then we're off to our adventures. If you've enjoyed coming along with us to see what all the many aspects of van life really look like, then leave a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys on our next upload. You won't see me probably in a hotel again for a while though, so soak this one in while we have it. I know I did. Till next time guys, bye!